Russian soldiers were advancing through a wooded area, seeking shelter in the safety of their MTLB tanks. However, the silence was abruptly shattered when a mine exploded next to the tank, covering the area in dust. This is an ultra-durable MTLB tank. It is resistant to all kinds of bullets and mines. The Ukraine-Russia war is once again making headlines with intense clashes. During these tense days, as a Russian tank was moving as if everything was normal, but it was unaware of the specially made Ukrainian mine in its path. After the explosion covered the area in dust and smoke, the Russian soldiers had to abandon the tank, despite its durability. The soldiers nearby also began to scatter. One Russian soldier was so terrified that he started running without looking back. However, he left a wounded comrade behind. The other soldiers rushed to help him, and they all fled together. The Russian soldier was indeed seriously injured. He was unable to walk and could only be carried by 4 Russian soldiers. In the days that followed, 3 Russian soldiers, fully aware of their surroundings, were fleeing during the day. Since the drone was too fast to be shot down, their only option was to flee. As they ran, the soldier in the middle was hit and injured by a Ukrainian drone. To save the wounded Russian soldier, the soldier in the back came to his aid, but had to shoot him to prevent him from suffering further. Later, they too fled in distress to avoid being injured. In another scene, Russian soldiers on motorcycles, seemingly advancing as if everything were normal, experienced something incredible. Ukrainian soldiers had set up a massive bomb trap. The unsuspecting motorcyclists had already driven right into it. The clever trap left nothing of the Russian soldiers or their motorcycles behind. In the house that Russian soldiers were using as a shelter, a Ukrainian drone monitored their movements for hours. And then it decided to strike. It didn't stop with just the house. It began targeting all other detected movement as well. According to recent reports, the Russian soldiers were constantly talking about their concerns for their lives. The Ukrainian drone put an end to these conversations without mercy. It was clear that many places would be hit today. The Ukrainian soldiers were showing no mercy to anyone. You won't believe these images. At noon, Ukrainian soldiers saw 2 tanks taking cover against them and destroyed them with an incredible missile. A skilled drone operator, a Ukrainian soldier, detects Russian soldiers and assigns a sniper to the identified location. After a long wait, the Russian soldiers finally emerged from their shelters. Seizing the opportunity, the skilled drone operator sends the coordinates to the sniper. However, the commander instructs them to wait longer, saying that there are more Russian soldiers in the shelters. Indeed, many Russian soldiers emerge from the shelters and start chatting. The sniper can no longer hold back. Nevertheless, the sniper continues to wait for orders from the commander. The Russian soldiers talk at length about their plans against the Ukrainian forces. After a brief wait, the Russian soldiers finalize their plans and set out. As they walk, they reach the door and notice something is off. At that moment, the commander gives the order to fire, and the sniper carries out the command. When one of the Russian soldiers is shot, they are forced to cancel all their plans and attempt to rescue their injured comrade. After the successful operation, the Ukrainian soldiers celebrate. This evening, a Ukrainian tank and a Russian BTR-82A tank suddenly faced each other. The first to fire would destroy the other. The Ukrainian tank fired without hesitation and destroyed the Russian BTR-82A with a massive explosion. After the successful shot, the Ukrainian tank slowly moved away from the scene. You won't believe these images. Ukrainian soldiers take a huge risk, meticulously planning to blow up a Russian ammunition depot. They then wait for the commander's order. Upon receiving the order, the soldier launches the missile. The already ignited ammunition explodes with an incredible sound. An incredible plan and an incredible success. This risky operation plays a crucial role in the war. Now, in the footage you are about to watch, Russian soldiers are traveling by boat at sea. They fall into an amazing Ukrainian ambush. At night, Ukrainian soldiers fire from the left side to distract the Russian soldiers, setting up a meticulously devised plan. They fall into such a well-laid ambush that they are even being watched from sky. There is no escape route left. While the Russian soldiers were focused on firing to the left, the inevitable end came. Suddenly, without even realizing what was happening, they were hit by a missile from behind. While the Russian tank thought they were hiding quietly in a wooded area, Ukraine's fully equipped drones launched missiles that would soon shatter the silence and fill the area with dust. Amidst the chaos, the echoes of the explosion still resonated among the trees. The drones stealthily moved closer and launched the latest technology missiles. The explosion completely obliterated the tank. The footage you are about to see is very special. An unsuspecting Russian military vehicle, moving along its normal course, notices a Ukrainian guided missile and tries to flee. However, the attempt is in vain, and the outcome remains the same. After a skirmish, Russian soldiers stop their tank and flee, leaving the tank's hatch open. Seeing this, a skilled Ukrainian drone operator immediately makes plans to destroy it. Opting for the simplest solution, the operator launches a drone missile, and the tank is blown to pieces. Russia loses yet another tank among its hundreds. Look at the burning tank. Doesn't it look as if it's made of wood rather than metal? Later that same day, the skilled Ukrainian drone operator finds another stranded tank. Seizing the opportunity, the operator loads a grenade onto the drone, directs it towards the tank, and destroys it. This one is burning just like the other, as if it were a tree. Russia loses yet another tank. These images are very special. Once again, a skilled Ukrainian drone operator watches a group of Russian soldiers for hours. Instead of laying mines, the Ukrainian soldier chooses to fire a missile. He launches it. The stunned Russian soldiers start fleeing without even looking back, not knowing if there are any casualties among them. And it turned out as they wished. Since the drone operator had no more missiles, he couldn't launch any further. Now, I will show you a nighttime battle scene. You will see a state-of-the-art drone striking a group of Russian soldiers on a boat. This drone is so advanced that it hits the boat, which appears as a mere speck in the sky, in a single shot. Russian crews are suffering many military losses these days. Let's see what happens tomorrow. Subscribe and like this video. Don't forget to visit my channel for more videos.